Evolution of Jazz, Module 5. You remember this? That was the Gene Krupa beat that started the swing era. Well, now we're into the 40s, and instead of this kind of jungle tom-tom thing, jazz music changed. Instead of that heavy, big band, things started to lighten up into a new type of jazz called bebop. Heavy on the cymbal, and a lot of accents between the left hand and the bass drum from the drum. Looser types of playing, you'll see how this developed. In this module, we're going to discover Dizzy Gillespie, the great trumpet player, and Charlie Parker, the incredible saxophone player who started bebop. We're going to discover Thelonious Monk, incredible piano player, Miles Davis, incredible trumpet player, the great drummer Max Roach, who had a band with Clifford Brown, who was one of the most incredible trumpet players of all time, who died tragically in the early 50s in a car accident, but they had a group together. And we'll discover how jazz went from dance music to more listening music in clubs played by smaller groups. And there's a video in this module with the great drummer Max Roach, who talks about the fact that it was economic. You know, a lot of soldiers were, as we saw with World War II, a lot of big band members were drafted, so there weren't that many musicians playing, and then when they came back from the war, the big bands didn't exist. There weren't places for them to play, and club owners discovered that they could save money by having smaller groups. So he said the reason that virtuosos like Charlie Parker and Dizzy Gillespie came along were because the best players got the gigs. So everybody practiced to try to sound better than the next person, and that led to the rise of bebop music. You're also going to discover the song Salt Peanuts by Dizzy Gillespie, which was jazz and fun at the same time. Salt Peanuts, Salt Peanuts. You know, where they would play like that little rhythm and say, Salt Peanuts, Salt Peanuts. Where they made, had humor in jazz. And you'll discover how Sid Catlett, who was a big band drummer, was actually the drummer on this bebop track. So he was leading the transition from heavy swing to the newer bebop music. Hope you enjoy it.